Now, May is now officially Chaldean American Month in Michigan. This is very big for us. Following a bipartisan bill signed by Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the designation recognizes the contributions of Chaldean Americans in our state and technically really nationwide. And as a Chaldean American myself, this recognition is a big moment for a lot of us. Joining us now is Martin Manna here in the studio, president of the Chaldean American Chamber of Commerce and Chaldean Community Foundation, to talk about what this moment means for our community. Martin, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
This is incredible. So this is a moment that a lot of us, I would say we've been fighting for. You know, the Chaldean community has been known for a lot of things here. Talk to me about what this means for us.
Well, I think many may not understand that this is the largest concentrations of Chaldeans in the world now, even outside of our ancestral land in Iraq. Some 200,000 Chaldeans call Michigan home, contributing nearly $18 billion to the state's economy. And it's important that I think people get educated and understand just how thankful and helpful we are to be here in Michigan and in the United States. And so this designation is great. We're using it mainly to educate the general public about the Chaldean community, why we migrated to the U.S., the contributions we're making here in Michigan, and also to help educators to help tell our story.
I do want to dive deep into how Chaldeans have shaped several communities here in Metro Detroit. Talk to me about some of the significant roles we've played in some of these communities and what we've achieved.
Yeah, so early on, I mean, the maybe late 1960s, like my parents, the first 5 of us were born in Iraq, the last 3 of us here in Detroit. Most Chaldeans settled between 6 and 8 Mile in Detroit, which is known today as Chaldean Town. We're actually installing a historical marker later this month in Chaldean Town, but it's a big contribution. So before Chaldeans owned supermarkets in the city of Detroit, they were owned by the Jewish community. Before that, the Italian community. So we formed occupational patterns. Our community historically has been merchants. From there, we also went into other types of businesses. For example, the community owns a lot of hotels throughout the state, other types of businesses, whether it may be in T-Mobiles or other type of mobile businesses, service stations, restaurants. So we've had an impact on many local communities, including mainly residing in Macomb and Oakland County and throughout Southeast Michigan.
I do want to get to one conversation. This has to do with Chaldean Town, 7 and Woodward.
Yeah.
There has been a little bit of a controversy about why that was named years later. What is your take on that? Because I know the Chaldean community has sort of branched out of that area. And now it's, you know, the significance is generally that area. So how does that play a role even in these times?
Yeah, look, it's a historic designation. I think we're working with the Detroit Historical Commission, the Michigan Historical Commission as well. And we're talking about this early migration pattern. Like if you're in Highland Park, you'll see where the first automobile manufactured company is, or where the first cars were made. And so this is really a designation that helped tell our history. Yes, unfortunately, the community has moved out of their area. They're mainly, again, along Macomb or Oakland counties. But for us, it's about that history, that this is where we initially settled, and we still make a big impact here in the region.
Great conversation on that one, because it did play a pivotal role for a lot of Chaldeans. Generally speaking, 7 and Woodward was the spot. And so there was the church, there were a lot of stores in the area. It was the hangout for a lot of people, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it helped define our culture and our identity more than anything in Detroit. There has been even efforts from our organization to maybe help revive Chaldean Town. But the reality is Chaldean Town is in many municipalities. It's in West Bloomfield, it's in Sterling Heights, it's in Bloomfield, it's in Warren, it's in Troy. We've gotten much larger than we were, as I mentioned, some 200,000 now and growing, with many Chaldean Catholic churches dotting the landscape here in the region.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because one of the biggest roles to express what the Chaldeans have been known for is through the Chaldean Community Foundation, which we have video of right now. This is an incredible building, which I have finally been able to walk through and experience. Now, this is the one in Sterling Heights, I believe.
Correct.
And then there's another one that just opened. There was a grand opening on the west side of town. And so talk to me about what is being offered here and what people can really learn about the Chaldean community.
Yeah, so we have great institutions, great community centers. Sterling Heights is really focused on health and human services. We see more than 50,000 people there a year, almost 1,000 people a week from 68 different countries of origin, helping from everything related to immigration, access to health care, career services, job placement. We provide attainable housing now. We serve some 1,700 clients with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we also provide services for early childhood and those that are aging seniors. In West Bloomfield, this is more about preservation. You know, ISIS destroyed the remaining Christian villages in 2014. It was our job here to try to maintain our identity, our culture, our language. You know, the Chaldean community speaks, you know, what we refer to as Chaldean, or a dialect of Syriac. It's the oldest continuously spoken language. It's a dialect of Aramaic. It's a language spoken by Christ. So at this center in West Bloomfield, we're teaching the language. We're preserving our historical manuscripts, as you maybe see on the screen from the Bishop Ibrahim Library. We also are doing cooking demonstrations and then providing recreational activities for youth and seniors throughout the facility. It's also the headquarters of the Chaldean American Chamber of Commerce, which is now in the top 5 largest chambers in the state and is about 35% non-Chaldean. It's a great organization that provides networking, support, and business development in this region.
Which is a great opportunity for anyone to really check out. I mean, this is open to the entire public to learn more about the community and all the things that are offered in this facility, which is incredible. And one of my favorite moments recently was a few days ago when this month was recognized as Chaldean American Month, was this amazing celebration that the Chaldean Community Foundation put on, which I have some visuals of. And so talk to me about what it felt like celebrating this.
This has been a long time coming, and you know, it's great to have you there. Thank you for joining us.
Picture.
I think there's a lot of proud young men and women seeing someone like you in your position, but we're also showing off the center. And again, the contributions that we're making, as like I said, we're proud Americans, proud Michiganders. But the celebration was a long time coming. And so we like to invite many people into the facility to learn about our wonderful culture and the contributions, again, that we're making in this region. And more importantly, what's to come there. We're going to be tripling the footprint of the current Chaldean Museum that will be also at this facility that people would be able to see on the screen. But also many different types of events will be there, showcasing our artists, our musicians, our vocalists, and we're also launching what we started was Chaldean News, or CN Films, podcasts, and other types of media just to help preserve the Chaldean identity.
Which over there, by the way, I was being told how to write my name in Chaldean,
That's
which was
right.
an incredible moment. I've never learned how. I didn't know how to do it. No, and you know, these are the moments that I cherish personally, because living on the West Coast, I felt like nobody knew what Chaldean was. You know, I would walk around and say, I'm Chaldean. They'd be like, what is that? Well, you know, I don't really know how to explain it. We were in northern Iraq, and now that area is not what it used to be. So being able to see what the Chaldean Community Foundation offers, as well as the incredible artifacts that were in that building, just to see some of the first ancestors that came to the country and how they got here, and all these other pivotal moments that led to this specific month and why it's being recognized, it really is an honor. I mean, Martin, you've been part of this community for quite some time. You've been a leader for the community. What's your message here?
Well, we're into storytelling, right? You mentioned the art. We have some fabulous artists. And a lot of the artwork you'll see at these institutions is really taking you back People who lose their history will lose their identity. And for us, it's important because of what's transpired in Iraq, unfortunately. There's only about 130,000 Chaldeans remaining there. It's just a matter of time until Iraq is just void of Christians. And we must do what we can here in this great state to preserve what is left of our identity. And that means preserving the language, the culture, and helping people just believe in the story that we're telling, that this shouldn't happen to other cultures. We're recognized as the Church of Martyrs, unfortunately, just because so many have sacrificed their lives just in the name of Christ. And we're going to honor them. We're going to honor our artists, our various artists, so that they can also help us tell that beautiful story that the Chaldean community has celebrated here for quite some time.
Martin, how could people find out more information about the foundation and other events that are happening?
Well, they should follow you now that you're our new.
Hey, at TV
you're our new leader, and
appreciate it.
Yeah, the Chaldean Chamber.
Just learn how to write her own.
I just learned how to write. Well,
Yeah.
listen, I could speak it, I just can't write it.
That's right. And so ChaldeanChamber.com and ChaldeanFoundation.org are our websites, and that also lists a bunch of upcoming events, and including what we have scheduled here for the month of May. The installation of the historical marker. We have a ceremonial signing coming up with the governor. Some of the local radio stations are broadcasting live from our studios, and we hope to see you guys back out as well.
We will be there. Martin, Manna.
Can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead. We have a
There's
question.
something about Ronya you might not know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe this is quite common.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Ronya is able to mesh English and Chaldean in the same sentence.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Seamlessly.
I think we all
Yeah.
could do that because,
Thank you. See, it's not just
yeah,
me.
Either one or the other in my brain.
It's not just me.
You just go back and forth.
Charlie Langton is here too. Charlie, you want to hop in on this one? Charlie, come on in.
Charlie.
We're live here. Can we zoom out?
Oh my God!
Look, it's Charlie.
This guy is gonna. Are you running for president?
I
Are you
wish.
declaring you're running for president
I'm
right
supporting you, Charlie.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we're all here. We're all celebrating. Even Charlie Langton's celebrating with us in a pivotal moment for our community. Martin, good to have you joining me today, and we'll have to have you back frequently.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.